Fear is the invitation to grow, to challenge yourself, and to become more than you ever imagined. Your dreams are waiting on the other side of fear. Step forward and take them. Fear can hold you back, but courage will push you forward. Fear is something we all experience. Whether it's fear of failure, fear of judgment, or fear of the unknown. It's uncomfortable, it's overwhelming, and sometimes it feels like it's holding us back from everything we want to achieve. But what if I told you that fear doesn't have to control you? What if you could face your fears head on and use them to fuel your success? In this video, I'm going to show you how to conquer fear, not by avoiding it, but by facing it with strength and determination. You'll learn how to turn fear into power, challenge the negative thoughts that keep you stuck, and keep moving forward, no matter how tough things get. By the end of this video, you'll understand how to stop letting fear hold you back and how to take bold action toward the life you deserve. If you're ready to stop letting fear dictate your life, then let's dive in. This is your moment to stay fearless. Number 1. Face your fears with courage and unstoppable determination. Fear is something every human being experiences. It does not discriminate. It does not care who you are, how much you have achieved, or where you come from. It will show up when you are about to take a risk, when you are stepping into something new, or when you are standing at the edge of change. But fear only has power if you let it control you. The people who succeed in life are not the ones who never feel fear. They are the ones who refuse to let fear stop them. Courage is the difference between those who move forward and those who stay stuck. It is not something you are born with, it is something you build. And the only way to build it is by taking action despite fear. Every time you do something that scares you, you strengthen the part of yourself that refuses to back down. Think about the moments in your life when fear held you back. Maybe it was an opportunity you let pass by. Maybe it was a decision you avoided. Maybe it was a conversation you did not have. Whatever it was, that moment shaped your life, because every time you choose fear over action, you reinforce a habit of hesitation, a habit of retreat. And the more you let fear win, the more power it gains over you. But here is the truth. Fear is not real in the way you think it is. It is a feeling. It is your mind trying to protect you from danger. But most of the time, that danger is imagined. It is a story your mind creates, not a reality. The fear of failure, the fear of rejection, the fear of embarrassment, none of those things are actual threats. They are just uncomfortable experiences. And discomfort will not kill you. But do you know what will? Regret. Regret is heavier than fear. It lasts longer. It stays with you. Fear is temporary, but regret can follow you for a lifetime. That is why you must make a decision right now. A decision to stop running from fear. A decision to face it with courage and unstoppable determination. Determination is what keeps you moving when fear tells you to stop. It is the force that pushes you forward when everything inside you wants to pull back. Without it, fear will always have control. But with it, you become unstoppable. You stop seeing fear as a wall and start seeing it as a challenge. A challenge you are ready to conquer. Think about the people you admire, the ones who have achieved great things. Do you think they never felt fear? Of course they did. But they did not let it stop them. They acted anyway. They built the habit of courage, and that is what you must do too. Start by identifying what you are afraid of. Name it. Say it out loud. Because when you expose fear, it loses some of its power. It is no longer some vague feeling controlling you. It is something you can face. And once you know what it is, take the first step toward overcoming it. Not a huge step, just one. Maybe it is making that phone call you have been avoiding. Maybe it is speaking up in a meeting. Maybe it is finally starting that project you have been putting off. Whatever it is, do it today. Not tomorrow. Not next week. Today. The more you face your fears, the less control they have over you. And the more you avoid them, the stronger they become. It is that simple. Every time you choose courage over fear, you grow. And every time you let fear win, you shrink. You have to make a habit of doing what scares you. Every single day. It does not have to be something big, just something that pushes you outside of your comfort zone. Because courage is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. And the stronger it gets, the easier it becomes to face even bigger fears. Most people wait for the fear to disappear before they take action. But that is not how it works. Fear does not go away on its own. It only disappears after you take action. That is the secret. You do not wait for courage to show up. You create it by acting despite fear. You have two choices in life. You can either let fear control you, or you can take control of your fear. One leads to a small life, filled with missed opportunities and endless regrets. The other leads to growth, confidence and success. Which one will you choose? Look at your life right now. Where is fear holding you back? What is it keeping you from doing? And what would happen if you stopped letting it win? Imagine the person you would become if you chose courage instead of fear every single time. That version of you exists, but you will never meet them unless you take action today. Do not let fear steal another moment of your life. Do not let it keep you from the things you truly want. Face it, challenge it, and prove to yourself that you are stronger than it. Because once you do, you will realize something powerful. Fear was never the problem. Avoiding it was. And now that you know that, nothing can stop you. Number 2, challenge negative thoughts and take control of your mind. Your mind is the most powerful tool you have. It shapes the way you see the world, the decisions you make, and ultimately, the life you live. But here's the truth. Most people are not in control of their own minds. Their thoughts control them. Negative thinking takes over, and they don't even realize it. How many times have you doubted yourself? How many times have you told yourself that you're not good enough, that you'll fail, that you don't have what it takes? Those thoughts are not harmless. They shape your actions. They dictate your choices. And if you do not take control of them, they will take control of you. But here's the good news. You can change the way you think. You can train your mind to work for you instead of against you. It won't happen overnight, but it will happen if you commit to it. And when you do, your life will change in ways you never thought possible. The first step is awareness. Most people go through life never questioning their thoughts. They assume that whatever their mind tells them must be true. But that is not the case. Your thoughts are not facts. Just because you think something does not mean it is real. You have to learn to step back and observe your thoughts instead of letting them control you. Start paying attention to the words you say to yourself. Are they lifting you up or tearing you down? Are they pushing you forward or holding you back? If your inner voice is full of doubt, fear, and negativity, you have to change it. Because if you don't, it will keep you stuck. Negative thoughts are like weeds. If you don't pull them out, they will take over your mind. And the longer you let them grow, the harder they are to remove. That is why you must challenge them the moment they appear. When your mind tells you that you can't do something, question it. Ask yourself, is this really true? Most of the time, it's not. It's just fear trying to keep you in your comfort zone. Replace every negative thought with a stronger, more powerful one. If your mind says, I'm not good enough, replace it with, I am capable, and I will get better. If it says, I'll never succeed, replace it with, I am committed, and I will find a way. Your mind believes what you tell it the most. If you keep feeding it negativity, that is what it will accept. But if you start feeding it strength, confidence, and determination, it will shift. You have to become the master of your own thoughts. That means no more letting your mind run on autopilot. No more allowing fear and self-doubt to make decisions for you. You decide what thoughts you allow, you choose what beliefs you accept, and you reject anything that does not serve you. This is not about ignoring reality. It is about creating a mindset that empowers you instead of weakens you. Challenges will come, obstacles will appear, but the way you think about them will determine whether you overcome them or let them defeat you. Start practicing control over your thoughts every single day. The moment you catch yourself thinking something negative, stop, redirect your focus. Instead of dwelling on what could go wrong, focus on what could go right. Instead of thinking about past failures, focus on what you can do differently moving forward. Your thoughts create your reality. If you fill your mind with doubt, you will hesitate. If you fill it with excuses, you will never take action. But if you fill it with belief, determination, and resilience, nothing will be able to stop you. There will be days when negative thoughts creep in. That is normal. But the difference between successful people and everyone else is that successful people do not let those thoughts control them. They acknowledge them, but they do not obey them. They replace them with something stronger. And that is exactly what you must do. It takes time to rewire your mind, but every small effort adds up. The more you challenge negative thoughts, the weaker they become. The more you replace them with positive, powerful ones, the stronger you become. And before you know it, you will have built a mindset that refuses to accept anything less than success. So take control of your mind today. Do not let negativity dictate your life. Do not let fear make your choices. Stand up, take charge, and decide that from this moment forward, your thoughts will work for you, not against you. Because once you master your mind, you will master your future. Number 3. Step outside your comfort zone and grow every day. Most people live their entire lives inside their comfort zones. They stick to what feels safe, what feels familiar, and what feels easy. But here's the truth. Nothing great happens in that space. Growth does not happen in comfort. Success does not happen in comfort. The life you truly want will never be found inside your comfort zone. If you want to grow, if you want to become stronger, if you want to reach your full potential, you have to step outside of what is familiar. You have to do the things that make you uncomfortable. Because discomfort is the price of growth. Think about the people who inspire you. The ones who have achieved great things. None of them stayed inside their comfort zones. They took risks. They faced challenges. They pushed through fear. That is what separated them from everyone else. Every time you choose comfort over growth, you are choosing to stay the same. You are choosing to stay exactly where you are. And if you do that long enough, life will pass you by. One day you will look back and realize that you never became the person you were meant to be. But here is the good news. Stepping outside of your comfort zone is a skill. It is something you can build. And the more you do it, the easier it becomes. Start small. You don't have to make a massive change overnight. Just do one thing today that makes you uncomfortable. Maybe it's speaking up when you usually stay quiet. Maybe it's trying something new. Maybe it's taking the first step toward a goal you've been avoiding. Whatever it is, do it. When you push yourself beyond what is familiar, something incredible happens. You start to build confidence. You start to trust yourself more. You start to see that you are capable of far more than you ever thought. But if you never challenge yourself, you will never know what you are truly capable of. You will always wonder what could have been. And regret is far worse than discomfort. Your comfort zone is not a physical place. It is a mental prison. It is the fear of failure, the fear of judgment, the fear of the unknown. But those fears only have power if you let them control you. If you face them, they start to lose their grip. Every time you step outside of your comfort zone, you expand it. The things that once scared you start to feel normal. What used to feel impossible starts to feel easy. That is how growth happens. One step at a time. You have to get comfortable being uncomfortable. You have to train yourself to lean into fear instead of running from it. Because every time you do, you become stronger. You become wiser. You become better. Most people avoid discomfort at all costs. They want life to be easy. They want things to come without struggle. But nothing worth having comes easy. Success requires sacrifice. Growth requires effort. And if you are not willing to step outside of your comfort zone, you will never achieve what you are truly capable of. Ask yourself right now, what is one thing I have been avoiding because it makes me uncomfortable? Whatever it is, do it. Not tomorrow, not next week, today. Because every day you wait is another day wasted. If you want to grow, you have to challenge yourself every single day. You have to make discomfort a habit. You have to train your mind to see fear not as a signal to stop, but as a sign that you are headed in the right direction. The greatest opportunities in life are on the other side of fear. The greatest experiences are waiting for you just beyond what is comfortable. But you will never reach them if you refuse to take that first step. Do not let your comfort zone become your cage. Do not let fear dictate your future. Make the decision today to step outside of what feels safe and step into the life you are meant to live. Because once you do, you will realize something powerful. You were never meant to live a small life. You were meant for more. And it all starts with one decision, one step, one moment of courage. Take that step today and never look back. Number 4. Turn fear into power and fuel your success. Fear is one of the most powerful forces in your life. It can either control you or drive you forward. It can hold you back or push you to new heights. But the choice is yours. You can either let fear stop you, or you can use it as fuel to create something greater. Most people see fear as a problem. They think it means something is wrong. They believe if they feel fear, they should back away, play it safe, or avoid taking risks. But that is not true. Fear is not the enemy. Fear is energy, and energy can be transformed. Every great achievement was born from someone who felt fear, but refused to let it stop them. Fear is proof that you are stepping into something important. It means you are challenging yourself. It means you are growing. It means you are about to do something that matters. That is why you cannot afford to run from it. Success does not come from eliminating fear. It comes from learning how to use it. You have to take that energy and turn it into action. Instead of letting fear freeze you, let it push you forward. Instead of seeing it as a reason to stop, see it as a sign to keep going. Fear triggers adrenaline. It sharpens your senses. It heightens your awareness. It prepares your body for action. And if you channel that energy into movement instead of hesitation, you become unstoppable. Think about the moments in your life when you felt the most fear. Maybe it was before speaking in public. Maybe it was before making a big decision. Maybe it was before taking a leap towards something new. But after you took action, what happened? The fear started to fade. It lost its power. That is because fear only controls you when you stand still. The moment you move, it weakens. Fear is a signal, not a stop sign. It is telling you that you are stepping into something bigger than yourself. It is showing you where growth happens. It is guiding you to the next level. But most people misinterpret fear. They think it means danger when it really means opportunity. You must train your mind to respond differently. When fear shows up, do not retreat. Lean into it. Welcome it. Use it. Let it fuel your determination instead of your doubts. Because the stronger the fear, the greater the potential reward on the other side. The greatest athletes, the greatest entrepreneurs, the greatest leaders, they all feel fear. The difference is, they have learned to convert it into power. They use it to sharpen their focus. They use it to increase their intensity. They use it to push beyond limits. That is why they succeed where others quit. If you want to achieve something great, you must learn to embrace fear. Do not waste energy trying to avoid it. Use that energy to push through it. Turn it into motivation. Turn it into action. Because the more you challenge fear, the more power you take back. Fear cannot survive in the presence of courage. And courage is not about feeling fearless. It is about acting despite fear. It is about standing up when everything inside you wants to sit down. It is about moving forward when every thought in your mind tells you to stop. The next time fear tries to hold you back, remember this: you are in control. Fear does not have the final say. You do. Fear does not make your decisions. You do. Fear does not determine your future. You do. And the moment you stop seeing fear as the enemy and start using it as fuel, everything changes. Turn fear into power. Turn hesitation into action. Take control of your own mind and refuse to let fear make choices for you. Because the people who succeed in life are not the ones who never feel fear. They are the ones who decide that fear will never have the power to stop them. Make that decision today. Use every ounce of fear as energy to move forward. Step into the challenge. Step into the uncertainty. Step into the success that is waiting for you on the other side. Because the moment you do, fear will no longer be something that limits you. It will be something that drives you to greatness. Number 5. Take bold action and refuse to let fear win. Fear will always be there. It will whisper doubts into your mind. It will try to make you hesitate. It will convince you that you are not ready. But fear only wins if you let it. The only way to defeat fear is to take bold action. Not tomorrow. Not someday. Right now, fear feeds on hesitation. It grows stronger every time you step back. But the moment you move forward, fear starts to shrink. Most people wait until they feel ready. They think they need more time, more experience, or more confidence before they take action. But that is a trap. You will never feel fully ready. You will never wake up one day and suddenly have no fear. That day will never come. The only way to gain confidence is by doing the very thing you are afraid of. Think about the times in your life when you waited, when you told yourself, "I'll do it later." What happened? Nothing. Days passed, weeks passed, maybe even years passed, and fear was still there holding you back. But now think about the times you acted despite fear. When you pushed through, when you stepped up, when you refused to back down. What happened? You proved to yourself that you could do it, and that moment changed everything. Fear loses power the moment you take action, but you have to be bold. You have to take the kind of action that leaves no room for hesitation. Half-hearted action is not enough. If you take small, timid steps, fear will keep creeping back in. But when you go all in, when you commit fully, fear has no choice but to move aside. Most people let fear dictate their lives. They let it decide what they do, where they go, and what dreams they pursue. But that is not living. That is surviving. And you were not born just to survive. You were born to thrive. You were born to create, to achieve, to experience everything life has to offer. And that will never happen if you let fear control you. You have to make a decision. A decision that from this moment forward, fear will no longer make your choices. You will. And that means taking bold action every single day. What does bold action look like? It means making the call, sending the message, taking the leap, starting the project, speaking your mind, standing up for yourself. It means doing the thing you have been putting off because fear told you not to. You cannot afford to keep waiting. Every moment you hesitate is a moment you will never get back. And the truth is, most of the things you fear will never even happen. Your mind creates worst-case scenarios that are not real. But while you are worrying about what might go wrong, you are missing out on everything that could go right. Think about your biggest goal, the one that excites you but also scares you. Now ask yourself, what is one bold action I can take today to move toward it? Not tomorrow, not next week, today. Because the only way to break the cycle of fear is to act immediately. The longer you wait, the harder it becomes. That is why you must develop the habit of taking action the moment fear tries to stop you. The second you feel fear creeping in, move, do something, take a step. Because once you start moving, fear loses its grip. Fear wants you to hesitate. It wants you to overthink. It wants you to doubt yourself. But you have the power to shut it down. You do that by acting before fear has a chance to take over. There will never be a perfect time. The stars will never align. The conditions will never be flawless. And that is why you must take action now. You cannot control the future, but you can control what you do today. And today is where success begins. The people who succeed are not the ones who never feel fear. They are the ones who refuse to let it win. They act even when they are scared. They take risks even when they are uncertain. And because they do, they grow stronger while everyone else stays stuck. You are capable of more than you realize. But you will never know your full potential unless you are willing to step into the unknown. The life you want is on the other side of fear. The success you dream of is waiting for you. But you have to take the first step. No more waiting. No more excuses. No more letting fear decide your future. It is time to take bold action. It is time to move forward with confidence. It is time to refuse to let fear win. Because once you do, nothing will be able to stop you. Number 6, embrace discomfort and push through every obstacle. Discomfort is not a sign to stop. It is a sign to grow. Every challenge you face, every obstacle in your way, every moment of struggle, it all has a purpose. It is shaping you into someone stronger, someone wiser, someone who refuses to back down. Most people avoid discomfort. They run from pain, from difficulty, from anything that feels too hard. But that is exactly why most people never reach their full potential. Growth does not happen when things are easy. Strength is not built in comfort. If you want to achieve anything great in life, you have to embrace discomfort. Think about the times when you felt challenged, the times when you had to push yourself beyond what felt easy. What happened? You became stronger. You became more confident. You developed skills you did not have before. That is because discomfort forces you to level up. The biggest breakthroughs come when you stop running from struggle and start running toward it. The more you push through obstacles, the more unstoppable you become. But if you always choose the easy path, you will stay the same. And if you stay the same, you will never reach the life you truly want. Success belongs to those who are willing to endure discomfort. It belongs to those who are willing to do the hard things, the things most people avoid. It belongs to those who refuse to give up when things get tough. Because the truth is, anything worth having will test you. You cannot expect success without struggle. You cannot expect growth without challenge. Every obstacle you face is an opportunity. It is a chance to prove to yourself what you are capable of. And the only way to discover your true strength is to keep moving forward when everything inside you wants to quit. The moment things get hard, most people stop. They make excuses. They tell themselves it is not the right time, that they are not ready, that it is too difficult. But that is the difference between those who succeed and those who don't. The ones who succeed are the ones who keep going. Obstacles are not meant to stop you. They are meant to prepare you. Every challenge you overcome gives you the strength to handle the next one. Every hardship you push through builds the resilience you need to achieve your biggest goals. If you avoid discomfort, you are avoiding growth. If you back down when things get hard, you are holding yourself back. The only way to reach new levels in life is to push through every challenge that stands in your way. Discomfort will test you. It will push you to your limits. It will make you question whether you have what it takes. But the answer is always yes. If you refuse to quit, if you stay committed, if you keep going, no matter what, ask yourself, what have I been avoiding? Because it feels too uncomfortable. That is exactly what you need to do. That is where your next level of growth is waiting. But you have to be willing to push through the resistance. The best version of yourself is on the other side of discomfort. The person you want to become is waiting for you, but you have to earn it. And the only way to earn it is to keep moving forward, even when it is hard. The greatest athletes, the greatest leaders, the greatest innovators, they all faced obstacles. They all felt discomfort. But instead of letting it stop them, they used it as fuel. They saw every challenge as a stepping stone to something greater. You must do the same. No more avoiding the hard things. No more backing down when things get uncomfortable. Embrace the struggle. Push through the resistance. Take on every challenge with the mindset that you will not be stopped. There will be days when you feel like quitting. There will be moments when you doubt yourself. But those are the moments that define you. Because if you keep going, if you refuse to let obstacles break you, you will become stronger than you ever imagined. You are capable of more than you realize. But you will never know how strong you truly are unless you keep pushing forward. So embrace discomfort. Face every challenge head on. Push through every obstacle in your way. Because once you do, you will look back and realize that nothing could stop you, and nothing ever will. Number 7. Train your mind to stay strong under pressure. Pressure reveals who you really are. It tests your character, your mindset, and your ability to stay strong when everything around you feels overwhelming. Some people break under pressure. Others rise. The difference is not luck or talent. It is mental strength. Your mind is the most powerful tool you have. If you train it to stay strong, no challenge will ever defeat you. If you allow it to control you, every setback will feel impossible to overcome. You must take control of your thoughts before they take control of you. Most people do not realize this. But mental strength is a skill. It is not something you are born with. It is something you develop through consistent effort. Every time you face pressure, you have a choice. You can panic, or you can stay calm. You can break down, or you can stand firm. The people who succeed are not the ones who never face pressure. They are the ones who have trained themselves to remain strong no matter what. They do not allow emotions to take over. They do not allow fear to cloud their judgment. They stay focused. They stay disciplined. And because of that, they come out stronger on the other side. If you want to win in life, you must train your mind to be unshakable. You must learn how to stay calm when the pressure is high. You must develop the ability to keep going when others quit. So how do you do it? How do you train your mind to stay strong under pressure? First, control your focus. When pressure hits, most people focus on everything that is going wrong. They focus on the worst-case scenario. They focus on their fears. But that only makes pressure feel even heavier. Instead, you must train yourself to focus on solutions. Focus on what you can control. Focus on the next step you can take. The more you shift your focus away from fear and toward action, the stronger your mind becomes. Second, control your emotions. Pressure creates stress. Stress creates negative emotions. And if you allow those emotions to take over, you will lose control. But if you learn to manage your emotions, you will stay in control even when things get tough. Take a deep breath. Slow down your thoughts. Remind yourself that you are capable of handling whatever is in front of you. The stronger your emotional control, the stronger your mind becomes. Third, control your self-talk. Your mind is always listening to what you tell it. If you tell yourself, "I can't do this," your mind will believe it. If you tell yourself, "This is too hard," your mind will make it feel harder. But if you tell yourself, "I am strong, I can handle this, I will find a way," your mind will adjust. Your words create your reality. Speak strength into yourself, and you will become stronger. Fourth, build discipline. When pressure is high, emotions run wild. And if you rely on feelings to guide you, you will struggle. Discipline is what keeps you moving forward when everything inside you wants to stop. Discipline is what makes you show up, even when you do not feel like it. Discipline is what allows you to handle pressure without breaking. And the only way to build discipline is through consistent action. Fifth, embrace challenges. Most people avoid pressure. They stay where things feel safe. But that is why they never grow. If you want to develop a strong mind, you must seek out challenges. You must put yourself in situations that test you. The more you expose yourself to pressure, the more comfortable you become handling it. And the stronger you become, the less anything can shake you. Life will test you. There will be moments when everything feels like it is falling apart. There will be times when the pressure is so high that you want to give up. But in those moments, remember this: pressure is not meant to break you. It is meant to build you. It is meant to make you stronger. The people who win in life are not the ones who have the easiest path. They are the ones who have the strongest mindset. They are the ones who refuse to let pressure defeat them. They are the ones who stand firm when everything around them is shaking. So from this moment forward, make the decision to train your mind. Make the decision to build your strength. Make the decision to stay calm, stay focused, and stay disciplined under pressure. Because once you do, there will be nothing in life that can break you. You will become unstoppable. Number 8. Stand tall and confront what scares you most. Fear has a way of making things seem larger than they really are. It amplifies our worries and magnifies our doubts. But the truth is that fear is not an obstacle. It is an invitation. It is inviting you to grow, to become stronger, to step into a new level of your life. The question is, will you step up to face it, or will you let it control you? Standing tall means embracing the things that scare you. It means confronting the fears that have held you back for too long. Fear is powerful, but it is powerless against someone who is determined to face it head on. When you stand tall and confront what scares you most, you take away fear's power. You take control of your life. Too many people spend their lives trying to avoid fear. They run from uncomfortable situations, they shrink from difficult decisions, and they hide from challenges. But this is a life of avoidance, and avoidance is the enemy of growth. Every time you avoid fear, you are giving it more control over you. You are reinforcing the belief that fear has power over you, and with each step backward, the distance between you and your goals grows larger. But when you stand tall, when you confront what scares you most, you take back that power. You show yourself that fear is not in control. You are. And each time you face fear, you get stronger. You get bolder. You get closer to the life you want to create. The greatest growth in life happens at the point where you are the most uncomfortable. Think about a time when you faced something difficult or scary. Maybe it was a big decision, a public speaking engagement, or a challenge that seemed impossible. You might have felt overwhelmed at first. You might have questioned your abilities. But when you stood tall and faced it, what happened? You grew. You learned. You proved to yourself that you are capable of far more than you thought. Standing tall is not about being fearless. It is not about pretending that you do not feel fear. It is about acknowledging fear and choosing to rise above it. It is about understanding that fear will always be there, but it does not get to decide your actions. You do. Every fear you face is a chance to strengthen your mindset. Every obstacle you confront is a lesson in resilience. And every moment you choose to stand tall instead of backing down is a victory. Fear will always be a part of life, but it does not need to control you. You can choose to confront it, to stand up to it, to push through it. In moments of fear, most people feel like shrinking away, hiding, or avoiding the situation altogether. It's easy to make excuses, to tell yourself that you're not ready, that you're not good enough, or that it's too hard. But the people who make the biggest impact in life are not the ones who run away from fear. They are the ones who run toward it. They are the ones who stand tall in the face of it. When you stand tall and face what scares you, you stop being a victim of your circumstances. You stop letting fear dictate your decisions. Instead, you start to control your own destiny. You take charge of your life, and you become unstoppable. Fear has a way of keeping you small. It keeps you in your comfort zone, where everything feels safe and predictable. But true success and fulfillment do not come from staying safe. They come from stepping outside of that comfort zone, from challenging yourself, from doing the things that scare you. And when you do this, you realize that fear is not something to be avoided. It is something to be embraced, because it is a sign that you are about to make progress. There is power in standing tall. There is power in facing the fear that holds you back. When you confront fear, you take away its hold over you. You take away its ability to control your choices. And you move one step closer to becoming the person you were always meant to be. Standing tall does not mean that you won't feel fear. It means you are choosing to rise above it. It means that despite the fear, you are still moving forward. You are still showing up. You are still pushing through. And each time you do, you become more resilient, more capable and more confident in your own abilities. You are capable of handling whatever life throws your way, but you will never know just how strong you are unless you step up to the challenge. And the only way to do that is to confront the things that scare you most. The only way to grow is to face the fear, to stand tall and to push through. Every time you take action despite fear, you prove to yourself that you are more powerful than any obstacle. You prove to yourself that you are stronger than the doubts and worries that try to hold you back. And you prove that you are capable of achieving greatness. The world is full of opportunities, but they will never be yours if you keep running from fear. You must stand tall and confront what scares you most. You must choose to face it with courage, with determination, and with the knowledge that you are capable of overcoming it. So the next time fear tries to stop you, don't back down. Don't shrink away. Stand tall, take a deep breath, and face it head on. You have everything you need within you to conquer it. All you have to do is choose to confront it. And in doing so, you will discover just how powerful you truly are. The life you want, the success you desire, the dreams you hold close, all of it is waiting for you on the other side of fear. You will only get there by standing tall and confronting the things that scare you most. When you do, you will be amazed at how much you are capable of achieving. Fear is not the end. It is the beginning of something great. And when you stand tall, you will make sure that fear has no place in your life. Number 9. Believe in yourself and crush every fear you face. There is one simple truth that will change everything for you. Asterisk, asterisk. Believe in yourself, asterisk, asterisk. When you do, you unlock a power within you that is unstoppable. Self-belief is the foundation of everything. It is the force that enables you to crush every fear that stands in your way. It is the spark that fuels your drive, your resilience, and your commitment to success. Without belief in yourself, you will struggle to move forward, and fear will always control your actions. But with belief, nothing is impossible. When you believe in yourself, you don't just face fear, you shatter it. You become immune to the doubts that others try to place in your mind. You silence the negative voices and replace them with your own powerful affirmations of confidence and capability. And you know that no matter what comes your way, you are capable of handling it. The reason so many people are held back by fear is because they don't truly believe in their own potential. They may feel fear, doubt, or insecurity, and they let those feelings dictate their actions. But belief in yourself is the antidote to all of that. When you trust in your abilities, your potential, and your inner strength, fear becomes nothing more than a challenge to be conquered. Believing in yourself is not about having all the answers or being perfect. It is about trusting that you can handle whatever comes your way. It is knowing that you are strong enough to face adversity, and that every challenge is an opportunity for growth. Self-belief is the confidence that you are not a product of your circumstances, but a creator of your own reality. How do you build this kind of belief in yourself? First, recognize your worth. You are worthy of success. You are worthy of your dreams. You are worthy of the life you desire. This belief must come from within. It cannot be dependent on external validation or the opinions of others. When you believe in yourself, you no longer need to seek approval from anyone. Your self-worth is not based on what others think of you, but on your own unwavering belief in your abilities. One of the most powerful steps you can take toward crushing fear is to remind yourself of everything you have already overcome. Look at your past accomplishments. No matter how small they may seem, every step you have taken, every obstacle you have faced, and every moment you have fought through is evidence of your strength and resilience. Those moments are the proof that you are capable of facing whatever challenges lie ahead. When you remind yourself of what you've already accomplished, you reinforce your belief that you can do anything. Next, be deliberate about your thoughts. Negative thinking is one of the biggest barriers to self-belief. When you think negatively about yourself, you give fear a foothold. You begin to doubt your ability to succeed. You wonder if you are good enough, strong enough, or capable enough. These doubts create an inner conflict that keeps you from taking bold action. But when you choose to think positively and affirm your capabilities, you flip the script. You stop seeing fear as an obstacle and start seeing it as a stepping stone. You embrace challenges, knowing that they are opportunities to grow and to prove to yourself that you are more than capable of succeeding. When fear arises, and it will, because fear is a part of life, remind yourself that it does not define you. Fear is simply a feeling, a natural response to uncertainty. It is not the truth. The truth is that you are stronger than fear. You are more resilient than you think. And you are fully capable of conquering anything that stands in your way. When you believe in yourself, you acknowledge fear, but you don't let it control you. You face it, you challenge it, and you rise above it. The process of crushing fear requires consistent action. Every time you take action despite feeling scared, you prove to yourself that you can do it. The more you push through, the more you reinforce your belief in your abilities. Fear thrives on inaction. It wants you to hesitate, to doubt, and to second-guess yourself. But when you take decisive action, you rob fear of its power. You show yourself that you can move forward, even when the path ahead feels uncertain. Belief in yourself also requires patience. It takes time to develop confidence, especially if you've been used to letting fear dictate your decisions. But each step you take toward confronting fear builds your strength. Each success, no matter how small, adds to your belief. And when you encounter setbacks, which you inevitably will, remind yourself that failure is not permanent. It is part of the journey. You have the power to learn from mistakes, adapt, and keep moving forward. When you understand that failure is simply a lesson in disguise, it no longer has the power to stop you. Another key element of belief is visualization. When you believe in yourself, you must also believe in the outcome. Visualize your success. See yourself facing fear, standing tall, and achieving your goals. The more vividly you imagine success, the more you reinforce the belief that it is possible for you. Visualization is a powerful tool because it connects your mind and body to the vision of success. It activates your subconscious mind, allowing you to move toward your goals with greater confidence and clarity. It's also essential to surround yourself with people who uplift you. Your environment has a significant impact on your belief in yourself. If you are surrounded by people who are constantly doubting you or telling you what you can't do, it will be much harder to believe in yourself. But when you surround yourself with people who encourage you, challenge you, and believe in your potential, you are more likely to believe in yourself as well. Positive reinforcement from others can strengthen your self-belief and help you crush the fears that would otherwise hold you back. Most importantly, understand that belief in yourself is a choice. Every day you have the opportunity to choose your mindset. You can choose to believe in your potential, or you can choose to let fear and doubt rule your life. Every time you choose to believe in yourself, you get closer to your goals. Every time you decide to take bold action despite fear, you move closer to becoming the person you want to be. Belief is not a one-time decision. It is a daily commitment. It is the decision to keep moving forward, to keep pushing through obstacles, and to keep believing in your ability to succeed. You have the power to crush every fear that comes your way, but only if you believe in your ability to do so. When you believe in yourself, you open doors that were previously closed. You take action in the face of fear. You push past self-doubt, and you show the world and yourself that you are unstoppable. So today, make the decision to believe in yourself. Make the decision to crush every fear you face. And as you do, you will discover just how much you are capable of achieving. The only limit to what you can achieve is the limit you place on your own belief. Remove that limit, and you will see just how powerful you truly are. Number 10. Keep moving forward and never let fear stop you. There's a powerful truth you need to internalize. Asterisk fear will always be there. Asterisk, but it does not need to stop you. Fear is a natural part of life, but it is not the end of your journey. The real question is not whether fear will appear, but whether you will let it control you, or whether you will choose to keep moving forward. The key to overcoming fear is simply to keep moving forward. No matter how small the steps may seem, every step you take, every action you take in spite of fear, brings you closer to the life you want to create. Progress does not come from avoiding fear. Progress comes from facing it head on and choosing to keep going anyway. And with every step you take, you build the momentum that will eventually carry you past your fears and into your desired future. It's easy to stop when fear creeps in. Fear tells you that you're not good enough, that you'll fail, or that the risk isn't worth it. But that's the thing about fear. It always makes you feel like stopping. And yet when you stop, you are allowing fear to win. When you keep moving forward, despite how you feel, you are saying that fear does not have the final say. You are choosing courage over comfort. You are choosing progress over stagnation. And that's when change happens. Fear can show up in many ways. Sometimes, it's the fear of failure. Sometimes, it's the fear of judgment from others. Sometimes, it's simply the fear of the unknown. But in all cases, fear's goal is to stop you. Fear wants you to stay in your comfort zone, to avoid risk, to play small. But when you decide that you will keep moving forward, you break free from the chains that fear tries to place around you. You refuse to let fear dictate your actions. Keeping momentum is the key. A common mistake many people make is thinking that they need to have everything figured out before they take action. But the truth is that you'll never have all the answers. You'll never feel ready enough. Fear will always tell you that you need more time, more knowledge, more preparation. But the best way to prepare is to take action. The best way to grow is to face fear head on and move forward, even if you don't have it all figured out. Every time you choose to move forward, even when you don't feel confident, you are building your resilience. You are learning to trust yourself, your instincts, and your ability to handle whatever comes your way. With each step, you are training yourself to be stronger, bolder, and more capable. And every time you take action, even in the face of fear, you send a powerful message to yourself. I can do this. I am strong enough to handle this. Don't underestimate the power of consistent movement. It doesn't matter how fast you're moving, as long as you're moving forward. It could be small steps. It could be big leaps. But the important thing is that you are keeping the momentum going. As long as you are taking action, you are heading in the right direction. Momentum compounds. When you keep moving, you create a force that drives you forward and doesn't stop. Understand this. The only way fear wins is when you stop. Fear is not a permanent barrier. It's an obstacle that can be overcome. And the best way to overcome it is by consistently moving forward, regardless of how you feel. As you keep going, you'll find that fear starts to lose its grip on you. What once seemed overwhelming will start to feel more manageable. The more you face fear, the less it controls you. And eventually, the very things that used to scare you will no longer hold power over you. Think of the moments when fear has shown up in your life. Maybe it was when you had to make an important decision, face a challenge, or take a risk. In those moments, fear might have seemed overwhelming, but when you chose to keep moving forward, what happened? You pushed through, you learned, you grew, and you achieved more than you ever thought possible. Fear is not there to stop you. It's there to push you, to test you, and to show you how strong you truly are. But only if you keep moving forward. You don't need to have everything figured out to keep moving. You don't need to wait for the perfect moment. The right time will never come. You simply have to take the first step, and then keep moving. There's power in that first step. There's power in the decision to face fear head on and not turn back. When you keep moving forward, you build the momentum that pushes you through all the challenges, setbacks, and obstacles that come your way. We often think that fear only appears in the big moments, in the high-stakes situations. But the truth is that fear shows up in the small, everyday decisions. It shows up when you decide to speak up, when you decide to try something new, when you decide to take on something that feels uncomfortable. Fear is not just a big dramatic force. It's something that appears in the everyday moments of your life. And the key is to keep moving forward, no matter how small the step. It's easy to get stuck in a cycle of fear and doubt. You start to overthink, to worry about the worst-case scenario, and to convince yourself that it's too risky, too difficult, or too uncomfortable. But the only way out of that cycle is to take action. When you take action, you break the cycle. You force yourself to face fear and move through it, instead of being paralyzed by it. Each step you take forward weakens the grip that fear has on you. When you are in the midst of fear, it's important to focus on the next step, not the entire journey. Don't worry about how far you have to go. Just focus on the step in front of you, and then take it. One step at a time. That's how progress is made. That's how fear is defeated. Each step you take reinforces your commitment to moving forward, and reinforces your belief that you are capable of overcoming anything. Sometimes, you might feel overwhelmed. You might feel like you're not making progress fast enough, or that fear is still lingering. But remember this, every step forward
is progress, even if it feels small.
Don't judge your progress based on how it looks compared to others. Judge your progress based on your own growth and movement. As long as you keep moving forward, you are headed in the right direction. And with each step you take, you are getting closer to the life you desire. So, how do you keep moving forward? When fear is screaming at you to stop. Asterisk. Asterisk. You remind yourself of your purpose. Asterisk. Asterisk. You remind yourself of why you started in the first place. When you know your why, fear becomes less important. Your goals, your vision, your dreams, they become bigger than any obstacle fear throws at you. And that's what will keep you moving, even when fear tries to convince you to stop. When you are driven by purpose, you can't afford to let fear stop you. Suze, don't let fear dictate your actions. Asterisk. Asterisk. When you feel that fear creeping in, make the decision to move forward anyway. And the more you do it, the easier it gets. Fear will never disappear completely. But asterisk. Asterisk. The more you move forward.
In spite of it, the less power it has over you. Asterisk. Asterisk.
You don't need to be fearless to succeed. You just need to keep moving forward, despite the fear. Remember, asterisk. Asterisk. Fear will always be there.
But it doesn't have to control you. Asterisk. Asterisk.
It's only when you stop moving forward that fear wins. Keep moving, one step at a time. Keep pushing, even when it feels tough. And in the end, you will look back and realize that every step forward, no matter how hard it was worth it. Keep moving forward. We'll get where you want to be.